Picture your child, 90% of their body burned in a fire. How would that make you feel? Well, through generous donations from supporters like you to the Shriners Hospital for Children, we can support these kids through the treatment that they need. If everyone were willing to donate just a small amount to help these kids, we will be able to give them more joyful and fulfilling lives. Without your help, these fires that burn these kids will affect them for life, and they will not be able to get to live the life they deserve as much as we do. Today I will be explaining to you why, or the need for your support, why you should support them, and what can happen if you do support them. I will first be telling you the need for supporting these kids. A lot of people don't realize how often these kids or children in general are affected by these fires, whether that's from a hot water burn or a stove burn. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, one of the leading causes for accidental injury is burning for children. And also, according to Modernize, the skin is the largest organ on the body. So if it was to be burned, your body is easier to get affected by the bacteria or other materials that can get into your body from the skin being opened up. And a child's immune system is already not developed as much as an adult, so it is easier for them to be affected by the harmful bacteria that enters the skin. According to World Health Organization, in 2000 the cost for burn victims was $211 million, and a lot of families in the United States and around the world don't have the money for this. It is obvious that these children need your help, and there are people, thankfully, who are able to support them and do support them. If people were willing to donate, there will be more children who will get the support and the care they need, and there will also be different ways you can raise this money, whether that's from your own income or from a fundraiser. There are also these things called GoFundMes that people start on social media, which is an easy way to raise money. You just have to have a link, and what you can do is you can attach the reason behind your link and your cause, and then because of how easy it is to donate, people are willing to back up the cause with support, especially for children who are burned and have their lives on the line from these horrible things. So from support like people like you, these children who are fighting for their lives will receive the support they get from just normal pediatric burns, and also help with reconstructive and plastic surgeries, which are important, I believe. And also the money also goes to help out the families who are affected from their children being burned in these horrible fires. It can take a lot out of a family who has a child affected by one of these fires, whether that is stress or from a financial situation, or just the fact that your kid was almost their life was almost ended in a fire. That can do a lot to a family, and through support from generous donators like you can help out these families. We want to make this process as stress-free and as simple as possible, so these kids and families can get the support they need. Also, through this healing process, from your reconstructive and plastic surgeries, there is a follow-up care for patients who do have to go through this, where they will get back in touch with the Shriners Hospital for Children in Galveston to receive help along their path to getting healed. With support from people like you, we can make this happen. In conclusion, through these credible sources, I was able to tell you the need for these kids and how you can help them, and what can happen if you do help them. You have to ask yourself, what would you want to do if your own kid was in this situation and you didn't have the financial or other support you you need for something like this. I encourage all of you to dwell on this and think about donating, whether that's a big or small portion. A little can go a long way if your heart is in the right place. And if you would like to donate, you may visit shrinershospitalforchildren.org/Galveston. Do you guys have any questions? You have a question? Yes, go ahead.
How many children are affected by burns each year?
According to some studies, there are children, I think the number was around 100 kids who die from these burns, and then hundreds of thousands who are injured but do live. Thank you for your time.